song isn't about him, but I have to admit that I think any songwriter, you steal characteristics and events from people's lives and create characters from them. So I sort of did that. The interesting thing is it's about a painter and his relationship with a nurse. And I just made that up. Like I had a painter in mind, you know, my brother, I used him as kind of the painter, but the nurse I just made up. And then when I finished it, I was kind of excited to share it with him, and so I made a recording and I sent it to him, and he wrote back and he said, well, I hope it turns out better than that, and it turns out he has a girlfriend who's a nurse. But I honestly did not know, I hadn't met her yet, and now I've met her and she's great, but anyway, it's so funny. The song is called Portrait. One other thing is that there's a lot of he said or did this, she said or did that, and sometimes I mix them up. So if it sounds like, that sounds like more like what the painter would say or do, I just messed it up, but I'm just going to keep going if I do. He was a painter. He lived all alone. She worked as a nurse, and her children were grown. He wasn't her type, she said that very first day. Just a bit of red paint makes the skin look that way. She had photos of kids all over the house. Those are snapshots, he said, as he unbuttoned her blouse. He didn't like coffee, but they drank the same beer. He ran a knife through the paint to make the lines of her hair. She got up early for work to see the sunrise. She liked how he watched her and studied her eyes. His place was a mess. She couldn't even find a pen. He used blue paint a lot, so mixed it up in a can. Played music all day, he didn't like to eat meat. She worked 12-hour shifts where she was up on her feet. She always saw the bright side. He thought the future looked bleak. Just a tiny bit of white caught the light of her cheek. Like to walk in the city, oh, they notice different things. They like the smell in the park, and he pushed her on swings. She shampooed his hair, and they imagined long trips. He took almost a day to form the shape of her lips. He said, forget work today, and let's go down to the shore. But her patients would miss her on the 17th floor. He asked her for money so he could visit a friend. He signed his name in the corner and she knew that was the end. Nearly left it behind, but hung it by her front door. There's more love in that painting than I've ever felt before. He asked her back over, but she was too smart to go. She stood and stared at the window as the street filled with snow. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Paul.